Alright. Alright, welcome back to the South Park the Fractured Butthole Let's Play. I'm gonna retry that again. Hey there guys, this is Basing Through and Through here, continuing on with the South Park potentially didn't get the Fractured Butthole Let's Play. Wow, okay, this is literally the second save and I just literally flubbed it the second time. What's wrong with me? Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna go back to Class A. That ends with an I with the ASS sticking out with the I, the L, I don't know. Not sure exactly what the line is for that, though I clearly have not researched that. I'm not even sure where Classy originated. I think she was like a recurring character around, I want to say season 19, but I don't. What the hell? Oops, wrong button. The hell? There's still a blockade here? I thought they... Huh. I guess I must be wrong because I didn't go far enough to see where the issue lies, or maybe if I'm in the left side of the screen then it doesn't affect me as much. That's weird. But whatever. I guess we get to backtrack a little bit further then. Yeah, there's no like road in the middle over there to dictate where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, even if I'm illegally jaywalking, it doesn't seem to matter too much. This is gonna be a long run, so unless I can't fit on into any more commentary, I guess we're just gonna skip it from there. Still gonna have to eventually figure out a way to like dissipate that lava. Hey, wait a minute. What's the fun again? We can have Captain Diabetes help it out. Now, this is intriguing. Oh, wrong button. Who needs insulin? Okay, so we have a secret hideout area, like, thing. What's through here? Oh. What? What? It's behind here. Oh, that's it? Just a treasure? Okay, we got a Tempest suit. Right, that's nice. Always be on the lookout for anything that looks remotely, like that. Just so you could get Captain Diabetes on your scene. And, oh shit, this is the house that I'm supposed to be in. This is, I believe, Chippy's house? Wheelchair dude with the Class A with the... Fuck it, I'm not gonna make that joke again. Anyways.
See, here's the new kid now. You got Classy's prescription? Damn well better hand my prescription. Well, it's about motherfucking time. Praise Jesus, I need this shit bad. If I don't get my medication, I lose my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Alright. That's much fucking better. Alright, listen. The place y'all niggas need to go is U Storage. That's where they taking the cats, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that the area in which we need to,
the new kid got the intel
do the police shop as well?
What'd you find out? It's the U Storage in the northeast of town. Classy says the cats are being taken there.
The U Storage. We should have known. Alright, keep Classy safe. I'll get back to you guys soon.
Roger that. Fast pass, Fast pass, Fast pass, Fast pass, out.
There we go.
Get lucky if it ain't my little hero.
Oh, right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Can I selfie you?
I gotta get a selfie with my little hero.
Alright. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow. I barely get any space here. Hold on a minute. Can I get closer?
I gotta get a selfie with my little hero.
I don't think I can get closer. Oh, she has 5 fingers. That's very rare for cartoon characters. There we go. But yeah, 5 fingers are pretty rare when it comes to like cartoon characters in general, and you think that's kind of weird because us human beings, normally we tend to have 5 fingers, right? So why would it be...
This is Super Greg. You need to get more of your character sheet filled out. Go over to Crunchy's micro booth. Somebody there can help you.
Okay. Oh yeah, fuck, I also, could use my, what was it called again? Burrito attack? Yeah, pause without avoiding danger or glitch the stage. Okay. First off, where's Craig's place? Okay, Craig's place is not far off, so we could just easily finish that.
Hey, new kid. So it turns out gender is actually a little more,
Oh god.
than what we talked about yesterday. Okay, could you come back to my office so we could sort this out, maybe?
Are they gonna go through the entirety of like the fucking genders that Tumblr has? Cause that would be absurd. But amazing. I know South Park tends to like love to really, this is the wrong room again. God damn it. South Park likes to really push a lot of liberals' buttons. I think there was like a famous quote by Matt Stone, saying that they hate conservatives, but they hate liberals more. Or something like that. And I think that's kind of like the general gist as what you could believe in their political spectrum. I think they also recently came out as Republican as well. I'm not sure if that was a joke or not. But that was also that. Alright. So, pause with the... Okay. There we go. So now we got to pause. Yay! Got 4 seconds. I got Stripe. Now what? Do I put it back to Craig or to Wonder Twig? Okay. And Wonder Twig is also close by too, so might as well finish the mission. Although at the same time, I am curious about the Mackie incident and the the explonator of gender roles and such. Fuck it, let's go to Mackie. I need to expand my gender knowledge. Okay, yeah, it's not too far off here. I just keep on going from straight shoot left, and we should be good to go. Where's my apple juice? Or, not apple juice, oh, strawberry juice. Close enough, right? They're both red fruits. Yeah. Let's play tip number 1, always be hydrated. Although, don't use orange juice, milk, or soda. That could really ruin your throat. So, what I recommend is at least some sort of like sweetener fruits, so that either sweetener fruits or regular fucking water. That's fine too. Gatorade is also a good substitute, but personally, I'd rather go for just water. But if you really want to taste that, just any fruit juice would do. Grape juice, apple juice, not orange juice. Sorry, I was going to say orange juice for a second, but don't do that. That's actually bad for your vocal cords. So I wouldn't recommend doing any acidic juices in general. Are bad for your vocal cords, so don't do that. I don't need a second Craig. Do need a healer, so these are basically my 4 go-to teammates. Alright. Alright, one of them's already grossed out, that's good.
You're making a big mistake messing with human friends. Go down.
Alright, I'm trying to remember my playstyle. That's the magnet. And I can't reach... Okay, I can reach that one at least. I forgot to mention I made a second save file afterwards, but I'm not going in too far ahead of the game, so you don't always just have to worry about me ruining my blind Let's Play or anything or whatever. Everything should still be unknown to me until the time comes.
I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, and needing to punch you is one of them.
I just kind of wanted to see what it was like to play as... Not only on the hardest difficulty, but to play as a black character as well. And so far I haven't noticed a huge amount of details. From what I've heard, it does affect money, not combat necessarily. But I don't really see much of it if that's the case, so... Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to piss that fiery dude onto the area as well. Okay. So that guy is after. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Okay. Looks like I'll be safe here, giving Craig some protection.
Appreciate it.
Now the thing is there anyone that Craig... No, it doesn't look like there's anyone Craig could flip off. The closest will be this guy, maybe, and...
Come and get me, Dick.
I guess that could work. Alright. I'm pretty bad, but hopefully Jimmy could heal me, or Speedster, or Fast Pass, yeah. I can't push anyone, so there's no way. I'm keeping mixing up my character with my second playthrough character, which I'm also in the middle of playing through. He's a bruiser, and he could also like fart into people's directions to push them over. But I don't have that ability, so
Somebody wake me when it's my turn.
it's gonna be pretty difficult to do so. Guess I could do this. Block his pathway. Maybe. And he's still gonna be affected by the piss, so.
So mission accomplished.
Alright, let's heal myself real quickly. Alright.
Healing in 0.3 seconds for your money back.
I'm in a different area. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, but that's that. Okay. This guy's in rage. He's burning. He might have to go up ways or down ways depending on. Nope. He's just stay there, okay.
Huh?
You like that, Forthy? Got a lot more waiting for you in middle school.
Didn't really affect me much, but okay. Right. Piss bomb! Ahoy! He's grossed out. Is he dead? No, he's not dead yet. That's fine.
You okay, human kite?
Human Kite's in trouble,
He's
though.
updraft. Recharge my eye lasers. Human kite is ready.
Is there anyone?
Here, dude.
He's gonna be a super support character, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to heal him eventually. Ultimate ready! Okay. Is there one that could affect everyone? I don't think Craig has that. Craig is the super hamster, yeah. Stripe. Alright, this should kill him.
Pegasus Hunteroo.
What? Sixth graders can't die. We're immortals.
Next up, me. And, Zappy, Zappy, Zappy! This could knock him back too. Yeah!
The way you punch.
Thanks. He's not dead yet, though.
Fast pass is on the starting blocks. You want to heal? I gotta heal.
He is super in danger. That's fine. What I'm worried about is Jimmy dying, though.
The torment. I choose you.
I don't see a need to, use my ZLZR abilities just yet, though. So close to dying, come on. Piss balloon again?
Fill her up.
Oh joy, okay. Oh, is this another one? No, it's a different, okay. I thought there was gonna be 2 piss balloons, which would very much suck, but,
Here on these pills.
thankfully it's not the case. Give me my shield, thank you very much.
My turn.
Okay, he's still rage. And if you can only move 1 space, then he'll most likely go next to the piss pot. Let's rage him. Oh, he's immune!
Oh, that was a blow to the ego.
Okay, never mind, but hey, at least we have some defensive options. This guy hasn't really been doing much, so I will knock him over to the piss guy. At the same time, also shock him too.
I'm all revved up and ready.
Alright. No, that's not good. I was about to teleport him to the right side, but that will also affect Craig as well, which is bad. Okay. Craig might need some healing, I guess, but that doesn't seem to heal him, apparently.
You know, with my stupid speed, I could end this fight in the blink of an eye.
So why don't you?
Dude, pace
It's because of our RPG system, I know. Crap, I'm grossed out.
My fist is going so far up your ass, I'll be able to help you floss.
Alright, this should kill him. Sweet.
Laugh it up. The last kid who did that to me is dead.
Forecast is blustery with a big chance of Wrath of Kite.
Okay, yeah, Jimmy's the only one I can power up, essentially. Yeah, the protecting bill is really good if you really
Finally go. Thanks.
lack on the defensiveness.
Omega Crunch action. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Okay, yeah, this should end it easily. There's one guy left. We could easily... I don't like how my icon is different, but at the same time, since everyone's else icon is, like, unique in its own way, I don't think there's a way for me to have my own unique icon or special art at all.
This really
That kind of
does something
sucks,
to you
but
guys.
oh well. I don't think... There's certain limitations you can create with Creed character simulations, but, whatever. We're almost up to rank 5, which means we could get it. Oh, never mind. We're rank 5, so we could increase another, or add in another artifact with us if we want to. I don't know if, hold on. First off, did I get this in? I did not. Not only that, but there's this thing. Okay, now what? I'm curious. Oh, hey, you too.
You're turning into kind of a big deal, new kid. What do you say, selfie?
Sure. The more friends you get, the more followers you'll get.
Esther's not following you, so I'm not following you, so don't tag me. Thanks. Wow,
Oh,
you have a
okay.
lot of followers for a new kid, new
Who
kid.
the hell's Esther? Is it a snowman? Oh, it's her. Wait, if I friend both of you, then what happens?
Tag me in that if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna run your snowman real quickly.
Attacking a powerful snow woman, huh? How typical. Nevertheless, we persisted.
Whose house is that? Oh no. Wait a minute, what? Damn it. There's gotta be a way to, like... Oh well, whatever. Let's go to Mackey's school, or this elementary school. He doesn't own the thing, what am I saying? Wait a minute, I'm curious. Where the hell's PC Principal in all this? With all these talk about gender, I'm assuming that he has to be involved with all the gender roles that I'm being trained with, or learned, taught, whatever. I feel like it should be kind of like a natural thing to learn about gender rather than like force feed. It's like you know, like ever those moments where whoa, wait a minute. Hello, there's a pinwheel here.
Totally drank too much last night. It was hilarious.
Okay, anyways, what was I about to say again? Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I hopefully it'll come back once I talk to Professor Mackey or whatever. Right.
Clear for takeoff.
X. Oh, X. One more. Okay, then. So now we're up here. I'm not sure exactly... Oh, an artifact. Oh, right, an artifact. I need to, do the... Oh, hey, there's a Yowie here. Kiss him! Anyways, I need to equip an artifact. I almost forgot about that. Completely. Another major slot, so... These are minor slots. Here's a major slot. That doesn't seem major. This one does. Alright. Hopefully, that's enough. My health has been deteriorating
Oh my
lately,
God,
so
I have
hopefully
so
that
much homework
helps
tonight.
a lot. There we go.
Let's do this. Whoa, we did it, new kid.
Sweet. Where are you flying? There's a roof up there! I hope he doesn't crack his... Oh, you
You want some of this, Forthy?
How the fuck do I...
Trespassers will be violated.
Wait. Oh, hello. Okay, that helps. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Okay, I see. So I just had to deactivate. I return to my original spot if I do so, but all I have to do now is deactivate this thing. Except this guy's in the fucking way. Can I just go through the counselor's room? No, I can't.
ew.
How the hell do I... There's a sparkly thing here. Oh, okay. So now I could deactivate that with just my hands. Alright, that makes a whole lot of sense now. Alright, oh, can I... There we go. Holy shit. I'm not sure why there's a puddle. Oh, that's why there's some water. Asshole. 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 Anyways,
Thanks for coming. Have a seat.
okay. Oh shit, wait a minute, I should have saved beforehand. God damn it.
Principal, that our discussion about sex, I mean about gender, wasn't precise enough. And
Okay.
well, he gave me some guidelines how to do a more thorough pass, helping you identify your gender.
Okay, I
Is
see
the
where it's
gender
going.
that you were assigned with at birth the gender that you currently identify with.
Okay, so on my current through, I would probably do this. Yes, female, or yes, male. Wait, yes, male? I'm a cisgender female, right? So does that mean I... What? I'm confused.
Technically, we have all day, but sooner...
Yeah, I didn't save, so... Shit, I kind of want to see what... I mean, I can change it anytime, right? I'm kind of curious to see what he'll say if I say no.
Okay, how many genders does your
Oh my god.
consist of?
How many genders? What?
Just, whenever you're ready.
Let's say, oh god, is it the more genders I think of, the more options? Oh my god, how the fuck? Okay, let's try 2 or more genders then.
Okay, and then, are any of those genders static?
What the fuck does that mean? Yes? No? Like, do I, like, whenever I feel like those types of genders, do I feel like that's the primary gender I have, or... what? The primary gender I have, or do I change my gender over time? What was that? What the fuck's the point of changing your... Oh. Huh? I'll say no.
Okay, well that means... It means you're gender fluid, of course. Okay, great. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about with your gender is your sexuality.
Holy
A
shit.
lot of people think that gender and sexuality are the same, but no, that's bad. That's wrong. It's bad. Okay. Now, how would you describe the sex of the kinds of people you find yourself, sexually attracted to?
Holy shit, there are way too... Neither or all?
Whenever you're ready.
Wait, when you say all, does that also include non-binary as well? So if it's exclusively boys, then you're a
Whenever you're ready.
multiple gender fluid whose main attraction is males or females, or neither, which means you're asexual, or all, which you're pansexual?
Okay. All. Okay.
Or is there a specific... Oh, okay.
Binary genders, male and female, or do you find multiple genders beyond the binary definitions attractive?
This is fucking absurd. Holy shit. Okay, so binary, multiple... But here's a... Okay, so... I know this is gonna sound stupid, and I might actually sound like one of those, like, Tumblr snowflakes when I say this, but when you say multiple, does that mean, like, all the spectrum? Because, like, what if there's, like, someone... And hypothetically, if there were multiple genders... What if there's like someone who has an attraction to not only males and females, but non-binary as well, but not specific non-binary genders? It's like, how do you distinct that from the... This is why the fuck the absolute like madness that is like the 36 genders that we have is... It's hard to keep up. It's like, why need it? It's like, can't we just make things a little more simple?
Technically, we have all... Okay, do you find yourself sexually attracted to some genders or all genders?
Okay, so I guess this explains my question. Some, but what specific are some? Are we just being a general? So are we just generalizing here, or I guess maybe like generalize? If we were to pick up the idea that there are multiple genders than 2, then this is probably This is honestly the best spreadsheet so far. It seems like it's a lot vague enough so that you don't need to go into this deep specifics, because that's where, like, and don't get me wrong, in a personality standpoint, if you do believe in these multiple genders, then hey, that's perfectly fine with you. It's just that the only issue I have with this type of mindset is if it becomes a legal thing. It's like, we live in here where I live in San Francisco, we have 3 different genders, or 3 different options for genders: male, female, and non-binary. And we've basically just plumped up all the non-binary into one, where if you're a specific type of gender, or if you feel like you're a certain gender, or you feel like you're all different genders, or whatever, then that's basically where you're plumped up, because this is basically the minority of the entirety of the population, so that's why we don't really feel, or not we though, but I personally don't feel this is a whole lot of necessary information. But that being said, if you really are adamant about the non-binary suspect, then that's where that is. But then we have like I guess people who are also very what's the word, like very adamant about non-binary gender is not enough to satisfy them, so that's why they have this basically this mindset where we need to include all genders in these like documentation forms and all that. And the amount of times that and this is the and here's the thing about in Canada, it's yeah, I think you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but in Canada it's basically legally liable if you misgender someone. It is legally liable for you to get be fined with a misdemeanor if you misidentify the wrong gender, or if you misidentify someone with the wrong gender. And I think that is just absolutely absurd because there are accidents that could happen. I sometimes mix up genders from other people, especially here in San Francisco, where we believe in like every single fucking type of genders. It is just, I don't know. I think it's just like it just don't make it a big deal out of it, guys. Like, if you're just gonna do this just for fun, then do so. All like me personally, I still think it's a little bit, I don't know, different than I'm used to. But like at the same time, like it doesn't mean any harm until it becomes a legal thing. That's where I take my issue with it. I think South Park is basically like the only game in which I could be like openly political, and I do feel like it's nice that I could take this off my chest. Anyways, what the fuck was the question again? Okay, so am I attracted to some genders or all genders? Let's say some. Polysexual. Gender, sex, polysexual, gender fluid person. Jesus Christ! Hey, we could go back. Oh my god. Heterosexual, bisexual, homosexual, polysexual, pansexual, androsexual, I don't even know, guy-sexual? I don't even know what the fuck these are, honestly. Like, my best is, like, heterosexual, which is guy to girl, girl to guy, bisexual, in which you're in love with both sexes, homosexual, where you're attracted to the same sex, polysexual, I'm guessing that's where, like, you're attracted to some genders, pansexual, which you're attracted to all genders, asexual, where you're attracted to no genders whatsoever. What the hell's androsexual? Or guy? Maybe I could, like, queer? What the fuck's a queer? I'm sorry for being so ignorant. I'm really confused. Like, what's the difference between being queer and being gay? Because the way I grew up, like, queer and gay are the same thing. Oh, maybe, like, if you're queer, that means, like, you're either, like, all genders that are attracted to all genders? What? I'm honestly fucking confused. Like, I need to know more about this. Maybe I'm the ignorant one for believing that there's only two genders in the world, and I'm just, like, an app of learning the fact that there are multiple genders in the world. I'm so fucking confused. This is the things, like, I've always grown up thinking there were two genders. So to have a different mindset, it's just hard for me. It's just really hard for me to grasp, like, this idea. Like, honestly, like, homosexual, bisexual, and heterosexual are, like, the normal ways to go. And I've just recently learned about polysexual, pansexual, and asexual, which I think, okay, I guess. I mean, I guess there are some non-binary people that do look attractive. For me personally, it depends on whether or not they have a dick or not, so I guess, in a way, I could be polysexual. But what's the difference between, like, being polysexual and being bisexual? Oh, no, sorry, not polysexual, because, like, I'm attracted to vaginas. So, if there was some, this is just fucking, okay. I'm not sure if I'm learning anything at all. I'm just confused on my mind. You know, fuck it. Let's just say I'm polysexual for the time being. And agender, gender fluid, gender... Oh, wow. Okay, so these are all the answers I could get. Cisgender, transgender, agender, gender fluid, genderless. Alaya-gender? What does that mean? Androgyne, androgynous... Androgynous? That's a gender? I thought that was like a word to dictate someone who looks female, or looks male, but it's actually female. The hell? When did that become a gender? Gender fluid? Apora gender? Bi-gender? What? What the fuck is that? I need to know! Gender non-conforming? Okay, that has to be that one. Are there people out there that's watching this video right now that identify themselves as a gender non-conforming? That feels like it's a joke. That's honestly sounds like it's one of those like Tumblr genders that people shouldn't take so seriously. But if this is an actual thing, this is basically the I don't know. This is basically making the gender like argument very absurd. If there's so many options, how do we keep up? Gender questioning? I'm guessing that's where like you're confused about your gender. You don't identify with either male, female, all, or none. God, what? My brain it hurts. Holy shit. Gender variant, gender flux, genderless. So you don't identify as either gender. Gender punk? What the? This has to be a okay. I can't be convinced. Honestly, I really can't be convinced. I'm like Steven Crowder right now. I don't agree with all of his methods whatsoever. In fact, I think he is sometimes a hypocritical bigot. But this is basically me right now. I feel like I'm Steven Crowder, who's just fucking confused and is like denying this aspect. And it's not because and me personally, it's not because I'm being ignorant or anything. I'm just fucking confused. Gender queer, intersex, mix. Oh my god, non-binary butch, non-binary femme, pangendered, polygendered, transmass. What the fuck? Can we just like? Can I identify as a badass? Can I identify as a helicopter, please? I'm surprised that's actually not an option, considering how South Park just likes to push buttons. But in order for them to like be able to like research this, they have to like, and this is all you can get from all the fucking like questionnaires that you get from what Mackie is saying. Like, holy shit! I guess I'm genderless. Boy, girl, or person. Person. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. Person. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I guess I'm a person. Polysexual, genderless Oh boy. Oh boy. Polysexual. Okay, I can kind of get behind the sexual orientation thing. The physical attraction to certain genders and all that. I could kind of get that, I guess. And it kind of helps that. Hold on, let's go back. It kind of helps that there's not as many options for sexual orientation compared to all the options you get from being all those fucking genders. This I could kind of get behind, honestly. I might need to study up on what the hell androsexual, bisexual, and all those exactly mean. But this I could get behind because this could also, like, I don't know, this kind of makes me feel like I might not be completely heterosexual either. I might be a certain specific sexual attraction, because if there's someone with a vagina and they look attractive, that, I don't know, but that just looks attractive to me, I guess. That's where I kind of draw the line, is that if you have a dick, that's where I kind of take some sort of turn off with that, though. But if you have a vagina, even if you identify as a guy or whatever, if you're attractive enough to me and you do have a good personality, I think I honestly would be attracted to that. So maybe I'm not completely heterosexual in that aspect. I might be polysexual, guy-sexual. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the appropriate word, because andro means like guy or something, or male or dominant, male dominant or something like that. So I'm guessing this is female dominant or something. Whatever. I don't know. If I want to... Oh, then again, this is a fictional character, so... For now, let's just go for guy-sexual. Yeah, I honestly don't have too many absurd rulings or absurd objections to the sexual orientation. This, on the other hand, is like, I just can't get behind it. The amount of options you can get: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 times the 3 boy, girl, and person. So that's 90 genders in total. It's like, that blows my fucking mind. Is like, if that were to be the case in like any legal jurisdiction, that would be chaos. that's why we just have non-binary as like as a scapegoat, because that's honestly a lot more easier than just to include all these genders in like one cheat sheet. It's like,
Whenever you're ready.
whatever. Cisgender female, we go. Oh shit! Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for going to a long rant, and you guys can always disagree with me if you guys want to. I really do want to be educated in this type of ordeals. Like, what do you guys think? Am I being bigoted right now, or do you guys fully understand my plight and this entire gender confusion thing? Because that's honestly how I feel right now. I'm just confused. I can't keep it up. It's like, this is definitely not something that we really need to teach people.
There's
And
people out there who don't accept you for what you are, and then you're gonna have to deal with them. Okay, so but come see me anytime.
I mean, I'm always accepting of anyone, regardless of what their gender is. So, like, as long as you're, like, a smart person, a decent human being, then I honestly don't really care what you identify as. Even if I don't necessarily believe those genders should exist, or those genders are something that should be, what's the word, like, fully enacted? I don't know. It's a interesting discussion to have, I do feel. So, I really want to know what you guys think, because I think you guys heard enough of my piece. I am just confused. That's all there is to it. Is like, that's why I can't get behind the idea of having 90 different genders. Is because there's just so many. It's so overwhelming. There's so many information, and here's the thing: is like, gender roles don't necessarily correlate towards gender. You can still be a woman in the workforce, in the army, in anything. And you can still be a male that takes care of the children. That, well, not necessarily breastfeeds or anything. Though I was about to say that though, but lactation for males is a lot more different compared to women, obviously. But anyways, like I'm saying, I guess that's the only real gender role that you could permit yourself to, is that whatever your biological sex is pretty much dictate into that gender, unless you of course transition or get certain implants or whatever. I'm not a surgeon, or I don't study upon surgery, so I don't know exactly the specifics of transitioning into a different gender or sex or whatever. And I do think that, I will say this, there might need to be a better distinction between gender and sex. It might be a synonym right now, though, and I am perfectly fine if that was the case, but like, if there was to be a different definition for what gender is, then it should be gender. I don't think sex or biological sex should be differentiated, because whatever sex you are born with, that is the sex you will be forever. You can always transition, but you can't ever change the past. So whatever you are originated with, that's gonna stick with you forever, and whether or not you like that or not, that's on you. Yeah, this is gonna be a very controversial episode, I know. If I put this on a highlight reel, then oh boy, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be thinking. But yeah. Anyways, that's all there is to it. I think this is a pretty long enough episode for me to properly discuss on gender and all that, because I did get the feeling that the whole gender thing would come back and bite me in the ass or something. Wait a minute, does that mean that the fucking rednecks are gonna come after me again? Also, I found out during my second playthrough, it really doesn't matter which gender or sexual orientation you go with. The rednecks will always fucking attack you regardless of who you are. And that's the thing I also like to point out in the last note. You're not always going to be harassed if you're non-binary. There may be people who would discriminate you even more because of that. I don't know. I don't have any statistics to prove that or back that up at all. But the thing that I feel everyone needs to realize is that everyone can be harassed. Everyone can be offended and such. It's not just exclusively one person or the other. So that's where I guess that's where I also come in as well. When it comes to the the act of getting bullied and all that. It's like it kind of feels like at moments whenever I'm talking about getting bullied or whatever, people will just rub that off and be like, oh, it's because you're a guy. It doesn't matter because you're a guy or something like that. It's because you're a straight cisgendered male. Oh, I don't. Well, the fucking amount of sexual orientations I found out or learned about, I might not be cisgendered after all, but I don't fucking know. All I'm just saying is that it doesn't matter who you are. The internet's gonna fucking hate you no matter what. That's also another thing is that I feel I need to point out is that people always have this. The media always likes to have this agenda where it's exclusively women or it's exclusively transgender people that get bullied, and that's not the case at all. It's just more publicized. That's all. There have been studies in which males actually do get more bullied than any other gender, but no one ever publicized that. There's a reason why the MRA has never really been the face of publicity whatsoever, is because they always get shafted by feminists, and I think that's completely wrong. If feminists really want equality, then they should back up alongside with the MRA. If you want true equality, have them both collaborate with together, and don't even call it feminism. Just call it equalism or something like that, because the word feminine is inside feminism, which already kind of has that implicit bias, whereas it's a female only thing. And I know there's some objective feminists, and I do wholeheartedly respect them for believing that feminism is all about equality for everyone, and I do appreciate that as a standpoint in the political world. It's just that most of the time it's not good in practice at all. It's I would support feminism a lot more if it was all about equality and not giving special treatment to women specifically or transgender people specifically and all that. Whew. All right, that's a lot to get out of my chest though, but I just kind of feel like I need to say all that, especially since this is kind of the perfect game to talk about that too. Anyways, we'll be right back with the next episode of South Park: The Fractured Butthole.